So here we have a new module by Reckless Experimentation Audio, the Drum Button. It is an 8-channel sequencer for trigger and percussion sound modules, and to provide a clock source for other synth voices. Let's go over the controls. By pressing the arcade-style button, the trigger output is produced on the selected channel, and that trigger is added to the sequence for that channel. With 16 lights, you might think the sequence is only 16 steps long. It is actually 256 steps. So if you think of each light as a whole note, the sequence is actually quantized into 16th notes. The currently active channel is selected by this potentiometer. When the potentiometer is turned, the lights will momentarily change from displaying the position in the sequence to displaying the current channel. Tempo is controlled by the middle potentiometer. This potentiometer, along with the speed input, control how fast the sequence plays. By rotating this potentiometer all the way counterclockwise, the sequence can be halted. The potentiometer on the right is the bank selection potentiometer. Banks are displayed on the lights, similar to the channel selection, the lights temporarily displaying the currently selected bank before going back to displaying the sequence position. Banks are independent sequences for all 8 channels. On power-up, banks 1 through 4 are empty, and banks 5 through 8 have preset sequences to get started with. These preset banks can be added to or cleared, just like the empty banks. Which brings us to the clear button. This button clears all triggers on a currently selected channel on the currently selected bank. By pressing and holding the clear button and pressing the fill button, all triggers in the currently selected bank are erased. The hold button stops the sequence from advancing as long as it's pressed. The clock output on the tempo out connection continues during a hold. The fill button overrides the sequence on the currently selected channel and outputs a trigger every quarter note. The fill isn't added to the sequence, and the sequence resumes normally once the button is released. And there you have it, an 8-channel percussion sequencer. So to the question of, will this be available as a kit? Yes. I recorded building the first few modules in anticipation of a build video, and it went together easy enough. So as soon as the initial production run sells out, I will order more PCBs and faceplates, and kits will be available. So thanks for watching, and hopefully the next video will be a build of this module.